They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never defeat you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking walk before you. So they say.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Evan Mobley.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
George with the bucket.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Embiid. Lowry outside. Screen by Embiid. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this is why Lowry excels in the modern game. In the pick and roll, Kyle can beat you either way.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They grab their own miss. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Garland. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
George, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Now here's Mitchell, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Here's Martin after the basket by Cleveland. Embiid inside. Allen defending. Embiid can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Here's one thing that you can say about Garland. This man makes plays. Right there, bailing his team out when they needed him.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Mavericks, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're off to a really solid start, pushing the side those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
Now here's Lowry, coming off a terrific game against New York. George for three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. George has got his second basket on the night.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Oubre against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Here's LeVert. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Allen outside. Oh, George with a steal. Embiid against Allen. Here's George. Yes, on the jumper. George has gotten his third basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here are the Sixers now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Embiid inside. He's against Allen. They get it back.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Mobley, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Embiid passes to Lowry. There's the triple. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
LeVert goes against George. From deep, Mobley. Pure from three-point range. Mobley's got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Embiid, coming off a 12-point game. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
George's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, George with a steal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Martin. Three-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's LeVert. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. Quinones, he's checked in for Oubre. And Doughton subbed in for Lowry. Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for LeVert. Drummond with the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. On the wing, Strus. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Down low. Drummond inside. Covered by Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Strus with the bucket. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Here's Doughton, guarded by Garland. And that one's good.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Quinones. Back to Drummond. To the wing on the left. Drummond to screen on Mitchell. They get it again. George outside. Takes a 3. Here's Quinones. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot off. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Cavaliers trail by 8. They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Yabusele sinks the tray. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Yeah, sees the floor well. I mean, Jackson, a fantastic facilitator.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped. And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Said we're building something here, and we've come a long way. It feels like, no, there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Gordon attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Cleveland has possession. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Jerome. Excellent D there from Embiid. Now here's Gordon. And he also played a big role in their last game with New York. Here's Martin. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Stolen by Jackson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Capable of dropping the hammer off the drive. Jackson taking charge right there.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Gordon on the wing. The 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Cavaliers trail by 16. Strus the pass to Merrill. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Martin. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. The 4th spot held by the Cavs.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Garland against Jackson. Pass to Strus. They need this. And it's Bona with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Gordon. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. Outside Garland. Here's the floater. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Inside. Knocks it loose. Out to Gordon. Martin outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
On the wing, Strus. 3-pointer. Drains the triple.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's an 18-point lead. Martin outside. Back to Jackson. 4-3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Here's Strus. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Strus has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Martin. Back to Gordon. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Jared Allen, and Mitchell subbed in for Wade. Philadelphia leading by 14. George, right side. Shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it. 10 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. 16 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Bono with a rebound. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. George with the bucket.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Pass to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oubre finds George. The 3. George with another miss. Cavaliers trail by 13. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Cleveland. 54 seconds left to play in the first half.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Philadelphia. Garland, no good. The Sixers lead by 13. It's George on the wing. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The 76ers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Lowry, the pass to George. Over LeVert. And George gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. George has got 18 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Mitchell misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep feeling them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even McKinney could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 15. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And so he hits both. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Assist from Donovan Mitchell.
The Sixers lead by 11. Pass to Oubre. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Embiid. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. Garland, no good. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Lowry doesn't have much fear when it comes to drawing contact. All he's worried about is putting up points on the board.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone, but in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
good.
Now
I
here's
don't know
LeVert.
why, 'cause my
His
grandson
offense has
getting
been
rid of
solid,
people.
scoring around 11.5 points a game. George outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Garland. Mobley up top. Mitchell against Oubre. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick and roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. And here are the NBA's best three-point shooters at the two-guard position this season. This is a dangerous group. Kelly Oubre, 4th.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable three-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league.
Second chance effort, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond.
And that one misses. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Mobley outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Garland. From downtown. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 15.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Fires the 3. And Kyle Lowry hits from deep. And the 76ers lead by 13.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Strus, he's checked in for LeVert. And the second free throw is good. And it's Allen with the ball for Cleveland. A 12-point game. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution for your 76ers.
Mobley finds Strus. Garland with the ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Knocks down the long J.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Mobley outside. Going inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Evan Mobley, I see you. That's how you finish a drive.
The Sixers lead by 13. Here's Yabusele. From deep. The shot no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Out to Garland. Launches a three. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Now here's Mobley. 14 points for him. That cuts the lead to single digits. Mobley's got 16 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From the arc. Good D by Mobley.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:35 left in the third. Pass to Wade. Now here's Allen to the middle. Here's Jerome. The layup off target. Here's Yabusele. Checked by Mitchell. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. The 76ers, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 8.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Here's Quinones. No points yet. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Jerome. Back to Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Bona. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Yabusele hooked that.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Doughton.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Gordon. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Sixers lead by 7. Eric Gordon is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Bona in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Cleveland's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And Okoro gets it to go.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Doughton. Pass to Bona. Martin outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. LeVert right side. Here's Okoro. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
A Swiss Army knife talent. LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Gordon. Here's Doughton, guarded by Garland. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeVert with the ball. Now Strus. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The three from Okoro. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Bona. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Doughton passes to Martin. Here's Doughton. Martin with a screen on Garland. Doughton. Off target from three-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the inside. Here's Garland. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Bona. And he makes it on the layup.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Okoro passes to Thompson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Martin, the pass to Doughton. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 9.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And here's LeVert. Pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Doughton. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Bona, defended by Thompson. Here's Doughton. It's Martin on the wing. No good on the triple.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Okoro penetrating. Left side Garland. And here's Strus outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
The Sixers lead by 6. Doughton passes to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down." The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
Thanks for that, Allie. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Garland. And here's Lowry from the arc. Martin outside. Takes the three. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Embiid. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Garland against Lowry. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Garland. There's the three. Counted from distance. Garland's got 11 points here in the second half.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And Embiid throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Mitchell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And there it is for him.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 21 points in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Philadelphia leading by 14. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter here. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Greg?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
76ers foul. McCain. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
Line for the Cavaliers. Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Gordon outside. 3-pointer. Offensive board. The shot by Drummond, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Down by 12. Here's Merrill. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Here's McCain. For 3. Missed it. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paul George.